I've been practicing medicine now for almost 30 years, 28 or so. I got out in 1989 from my residency program. I've been at Fort Leonard Wood for almost 5 years now, but when we first found out about it, we had been searching on different websites and going different places and looking, my wife and I. Found out about this job and more of the particulars by coming over and asking some specific questions of some of the surgeons that were already here. Asked what they were doing, what particular scope of practice they were in, what they credentialed in, and so we talked, got a lot of good information just about how things run on a day-to-day basis, and how we see patients and when we schedule surgeries, and just the general information that's kind of important to your practice and how you get started. And probably the biggest challenge was I was probably as much interested in being in a particular location, and that might not be true for everyone. There's our other opportunities, and there's good opportunities everywhere, but not necessarily always in the locations you want. So for me, location was definitely a big part of what I was looking for. For me, it was more of a backdoor and indirect type of thing. It's my name. I had applied on PracticeLink, put my profile on PracticeLink, so that prospective employers could see me as well as me kind of seeing them. And so I'd gone to some places looking at prospective, places to work, but in this particular case for me in Fort Leonard Wood, and the fact that I came here was that the medical recruiter that's here at Fort Leonard Wood actually saw my name on PracticeLink and called me. So it was very fortuitous. It all worked out great, but was it me making the first step? No, it was actually just me being on their website and having my profile there and seeing that I was available, and then someone could see what I was looking for, and in this case the recruiter at this hospital at Fort Leonard Wood thought, well, that looks like there's a match and he's pretty close. I'll give him a call, and it just kind of worked out, and we basically kind of started dating and finally got married, I guess. So that's the way it worked.